Hello, friends. Pete Little here from St. George's Church in Owen Sound with good news for Tuesday, October the 25th, 2022. Um, Boy, hasn't it been marvelous, this weather? The last year, fall was just brown. This year, I guess it's almost like the reverse of sap running in the spring, but apparently it got cold enough, but never froze, and then warmed up again, and that's what gave us these sparkling colors. It just it's like God just ran through the neighborhood with a can of red paint and yellow paint and almost a pinky paint and just threw it at the trees. And it's anyway, it's going to be gone soon, but what a pleasure to have. Um, Look, I'm just a lay person on a quest to become a better reflection of Christ's transforming love. Each time it's my turn to share my reflections on that day's gospel, the exercise seems to help me grow up spiritually. I do hope it helps you. So, one of today's appointed readings is in Luke 11, verses 27 to 36. Now, I'm going to focus on something in the New International Version of the Bible, and those are verses 33 to 36. So, just part of the reading for today, and it's entitled The Lamp of the Body. And I will just get into it. This is the Gospel according to Luke. So, I'm going to just read the lamp of the body. No one lights a lamp and puts it in a place where it will be hidden or under a bowl. Instead, he puts it on a stand so that those who come in may see the light. Your eye is the lamp of your body. When your eyes are good, your whole body is full of light. But when they are bad, your body is also full of darkness. See to it, then, that the light within you is not darkness. Therefore, if your whole body is full of light, and no part of it dark, it will be completely lighted, as when the light of a lamp shines on you. This is the Gospel according to Luke. Thanks be to God. Now, I like this, and it's getting at something that I know we need to do, and many of us have taken to reading certain things in during the day of a spiritual nature that will help us focus our minds and deal with this free will that we've been given. And the body being full of light, it reminded me of something the first time I heard it. I believe it was attributed to the Crowsfoot tribe out near Calgary. And a young man went to one of the elders and said, "Grandfather, I've been told that we have inside us, we have a good wolf and a bad wolf. And who's going to win?" And the grandfather said, "Whichever one you feed." I like that. And I think today's reading, The Lamp of the Body, is a very similar idea. I can comprehend it that way. Sometimes I find these writings, because I'm not a historian and because I don't know the language all that well, I don't know what was common in Jesus' time. I do find it a little confusing some of the time. But one of the parts of the process of us doing this good news gospel reading is to give us as presenters an opportunity to do something that perhaps we hadn't been doing. And I certainly hadn't been reading the Gospels before I was invited to join this happy crew. So I think we want to, well, which wolf do you think is going to win in you? Which one are you going to feed? And which one are you going to purposefully not feed? Anyway, in help me get through the day, I'm going to be using a couple of things out of another thing that I read on a daily basis. And it gives me a meditation for the day and a prayer for the day. And here's what it is today. It's interesting, I had this reading to do, the Gospel today, but I've also got, this is the meditation for the day. We should work at overcoming ourselves, our selfish desires, and our self-centeredness. This can never be fully accomplished. We can never become entirely unselfish, but we can come to realize that we are not the center of the universe, and that everything does not revolve around us in the center. I'm only one cell in a vast network of human cells. I can at least make the effort to conquer the self-life and seek daily to obtain more and more of this self-conquest, And then there's a quote at the end of the meditation, which we are invited to think on. He that overcomes himself is greater than he who conquers a city. And that's followed by a prayer for the day, and this will be the prayer I'll use today. I pray that I may strive to overcome my selfishness. I pray that I may achieve the right perspective of my position in the world. And that's pretty much it. So I hope this finds you well. We're doing pretty well here at the little household. And this fall, it just hasn't that been marvelous. But this too shall pass, unfortunately. And yeah. Anyway, if you'd like to discuss this with me, please feel free to give me a call. I've found it interesting. I hope it finds you well. God bless you all.